What if the home you just bought turned out to be haunted by pure evil? Imagine moving into what you thought was your dream home, only to find it filled with nightmarish entities and unexplainable phenomena. This is the chilling reality that the Lutz family faced when they moved into the infamous house on 112 Ocean Avenue. Let's dive into the spine-chilling tale of the Amityville Horror, a story that has captivated and terrified audiences for decades. This tale is not just about ghosts and ghouls, but about the very nature of fear and the unknown. In 1974, a gruesome crime rocked a quiet neighborhood in Amityville, New York. The tranquility of this suburban area was shattered by an act of unimaginable violence. Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered 6 members of his family in their own home. The details of the crime were horrifying. Each family member was found shot in their beds, and the motive behind the killings remains a subject of speculation and mystery. The house sat eerily silent for a year until the Lutz family moved in. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, were unaware of the house's dark history when they purchased it. They were simply looking for a fresh start in a new home. Almost immediately, the Lutzes reported a series of horrifying events. What began as small, unsettling occurrences quickly escalated into a full-blown nightmare. Strange odors filled the air, a foul stench that seemed to come from nowhere and permeate the entire house. No matter how much they cleaned, the smell persisted, as if the house itself was rotting from within. Cold spots appeared out of nowhere, chilling the family to the bone. These icy patches would move around the house, defying any logical explanation. It was as if the house had its own climate, one that was hostile and unwelcoming, and doors slammed shut on their own. The sound of slamming doors echoed through the halls, often accompanied by an oppressive sense of dread. It was as if unseen hands were at work, determined to keep the family trapped inside. But it didn't stop there. The Lutz family experienced a series of increasingly terrifying events that made it clear they were not alone in the house. They claimed to see ghostly figures roaming the halls, apparitions that would appear and disappear in the blink of an eye. These figures were often accompanied by a sense of malevolence, as if they were watching and waiting for the right moment to strike, and hear chilling whispers in the dead of night. These whispers seemed to come from the walls themselves, filling the house with an eerie, disembodied presence. The voices were unintelligible, but their intent was clear: to instill fear and drive the family to the brink of madness. The most terrifying sight? A demonic pig-like creature with glowing red eyes that appeared to the children. This creature, which they named Jody, would stare at them from the windows and dark corners, its eyes burning with an otherworldly light. The children were petrified, and their parents were powerless to protect them from this malevolent entity. Within just 28 days, the Lutz family fled, leaving behind their dream home. They left in such haste that they took only the bare essentials, abandoning most of their belongings. The house that was supposed to be their sanctuary had become a prison of terror. News of their ordeal spread like wildfire, turning the Amityville house into a media sensation. Books were written, movies were made, and debates were sparked. The story of the Amityville Horror captured the public's imagination, and soon everyone had an opinion on the events that transpired in that house. Was it a true haunting or an elaborate hoax? Skeptics argued that the Lutzes fabricated the story for financial gain, while believers pointed to the consistency of their accounts and the corroborating experiences of others who had visited the house. To this day, the Amityville Horror remains one of the most debated hauntings in history. Paranormal investigators, psychologists, and historians have all weighed in, but no definitive conclusion has been reached. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue continues to be a source of fascination and fear. So, do you believe in ghosts? The story of the Amityville Horror challenges us to confront our own beliefs about the supernatural. Are these events the result of a disturbed mind, or is there something more sinister at play? Or is it all just a tale to spook us? The power of the Amityville Horror lies in its ability to blur the line between reality and fiction. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story serves as a reminder of the fear that can lurk in the most unexpected places. Subscribe for more spine-tingling stories, and join us as we explore the mysteries that continue to haunt our world. From haunted houses to unsolved crimes, there's always more to discover. And decide for yourself if the Amityville Horror is real, or just a cleverly crafted hoax. The truth may never be known, but the legend will live on, continuing to captivate and terrify those who dare to delve into its dark history.